Hello, family and friends. It's Monday again. Thank you for joining. It's always a joy being here with the right people at the right time, of course, doing the right thing. And of course, my sister and myself, we are here. We continue to bring you answers to the $1 million question why on passive? Hi, sis.
Hi, Sister Comfort. Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning, good evening for whatever time you're watching this. Hello, please. Thank you for joining us again, joining the conversation. Thank you if you have subscribed on any channel that you're watching from. If you haven't, kindly consider doing so and hit the notification bell. So, today it's a very touching one. Okay, over to you, Sister Comfort.
Oh, yes, guys. If you saw this before now, the topic for today is the world is your oyster, right? We just want to borrow this expression, the world is your oyster, to use here because originally that is how it's being used. But where is the oyster here as we speak? Where is it? It's hanging out there. It's called in another name the ecosystem, guys. Let's have a look at this together. Why the world is your oyster? Who are they addressing here? And what did an oyster sees? We know what oysters are there. These sea stuff, these things that you get from the sea and stuff. Those who live out there where you have the waters. Maybe my brother Dilip can help us tell us more about oysters. What we've tried to find out, my sister and myself, is that how oysters, one, they are not very easy to find. Secondly, when you find them, they are hard not to crack. And finally, when you crack them, of course, you may find pearls that can change your life. So why are we bringing it here? The world is your oyster, sis.
Thank you very much. I discovered during this period that there are two types of oysters. Can you imagine that? One that can be eaten, doesn't produce any pearls. And then one that cannot be eaten and all it does is produce pearls. And honestly, I can tell you, unpassive, why are we saying is that oyster? Because unpassive, all the products are over market value. It's been handed to us on a platter of gold. So all the products in our OES, so unpassive as a whole is our oyster. Our OES is our personal oyster. And then all the products that are going to be coming, that are going to be released into that OES are our pearls. So
Oh,
how do
yeah.
you get there? And we don't even need to search too deep. You understand that kind of thing. But it's your job to make sure that you search and on your own OES and all the pearls on the OES, you put them, just
Of
like you
course,
go and
yes,
search
sis,
for the oyster and
before
bring
you go
them out,
ahead, I'm
you know.
excited to add something before you go out there, before you
Mm,
continue, right?
mm,
Listen, you know that for you to find these pearls or just a pearl that will change your life, you need to work hard to crack the oyster. Ours is already found and it's cracked, guys. The pearls are just lying in there, waiting for you and myself. How
mm.
sweet is that? And
It
for if
is.
you're joining us new and you don't know much about what we're saying, don't go. This is for you. And dear family, why we do this is because we want to share this opportunity with someone because our oyster here, the ecosystem is a massive, ginormous, gigantic, humongous one, and everybody can fit inside. So if you are watching us, you have somebody at heart that you love that they should be part of this movement, share with them alongside a link from your OES. And if not, click on the link somewhere or on the barcode somewhere, the QR code, sorry, or somewhere, and then you join this movement and see what it does for you. Guys, oysters, like when you think about graduates, think about children who've graduated from university, from college and stuff, and they are faced with the world. They have to go there and search before they find an oyster, before they crack it. Sometimes you search it for years and years and years, and you are never finding. Frustration sets in, and all of those. But then it is waiting here, just opening their arms wide open to embrace anybody, everybody. So if you don't know, just go ahead, find out more, and we are happy to help.
Ed, that, it's ginormous, that kind of thing is gigantic as well, and it fits everybody. So this kind of pearl has already been cracked, and then it's like you don't even need to search. When you break the oyster, you take time, and you need to be careful of breaking it so that you don't destroy. This one is already broken, and then you start looking for those pearls. This one, you don't even need to look. Can you imagine that someone has put, uh, I don't know
Oh,
what they call it. Is it a heap of oysters for you, of pearls, pearls that already they've taken oysters, they've already taken all the pearls, and there's a heap of oysters, accumulated for you in our OES. All you need to do is go there, pack it, and put in your
guys,
marketplace.
it is. Sorry, I have to interrupt. Look at something on the screen. This just listen. I think this is just the thing. OES is your oyster.
Oyster,
Can you see that?
oyster, yes. Ooh.
Oh my God. Thank you, Tilly. This is a big one. You see,
Yes,
that's
it's
what
your
happens.
oyster.
Yeah, this is what
It's
happens when we
definitely,
all agree on something and it goes
yes,
really, really well. We did not think about this, but I think this is a mighty one. I think we found an oyster here and a pearl
yes,
in it just through this. Thank you, Tilly. That was a great, that was the best contribution of the day.
yes. Oyster.
Oh,
Ooh, that's so
woohoo.
true.
Yes, so guys, this excitement here is just because we know what we are after. We know what we have in our hands. We know what is waiting for us. We know what's going to happen even in the month of June 2023 as we speak, right? What we think is we always have an idea because you can never know. Mr. Mufara is very unpredictable. The moment you're expecting this, he brings that. So it's just joy, joy, happiness because we know what we are after. So, guys, if you're a student, if you're whatever, and so on and so forth and so forth, check it out. The oyster is already there, cracked, and what you have there are pearls. You don't need to go searching anymore, any further, if you are interested. So that is it for you. I think, sis, you want to add something?
I actually wanted to go in that direction that, yeah, especially for students, because some of them are graduating. You understand that kind of thing. So right now you can't say, "Oh, I've written, how many applications, blah 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 blah, and I've gone for all kinds of interviews. I'm not." Look, this is an opportunity for you. This is you sitting down and being your own boss, and then decide whether you actually want to work for someone or you don't want to work for anybody, and you want to be your own CEO or your own boss. You understand me? So there's a heap of pearls. They've taken all the oysters, they've taken all the pearls out, and it's sitting down there. And all you need to do is jump in. Jump in and take your time. And as soon as they start releasing each of those pearls, you start putting them in your oyster, like Bradley call it, into your own oyster marketplace. And then as soon as you do that, they go into business. So, what am I saying? For those who are new, please look out for the links, the QR codes from anybody. So many people have them. And for those who are in the program, as well, please don't forget, if you are taking out videos, make sure you go on your OES and attach your QR code or your own link and send with those videos. You understand me? Send them
Mhm.
with your videos. And then secondly, I will encourage you to tell people that are coming in as users that they shouldn't just come in as users. When they come in as users, okay, tell them to go back to the top of their OES and click on become an affiliate. Okay,
Yes,
tell them
yes,
to
yes.
click on become an affiliate as well, because some of them come in and then they don't, they and most people want to make something out of this as a business, but they don't remember. They're thinking, okay, what am I supposed to do? I'm just using the product. Then you can tell them, as soon as you get in as a user, to use the free product, which is all mail, all net, all trim, then go back to the top of where you are, right there in your own OES, click at the top where it says become an affiliate, and then you sign the NDA. Once you sign the NDA, you are not only a free user, but you are saying, oh, please go into business with me as well. And the company
Exactly.
will be doing that.
Exactly. See, so for the sake of those who are watching us for the first time, and we don't think there's anybody now on planet Earth who doesn't know about unpassive. But for argument's sake, for the benefit of doubt, we just want to make things a bit clearer. Apparently, we might have been speaking in tongues because we say oyster, and you want to know a bit more. Unpassive, as we speak about, is the biggest in history of mankind, the history of mankind, IT company that has been in software development since 2018. And as it stands, we have launched, we are going to the market with our very first paid product in this month of June. And of course, inside the unpassive is hanging a massive ecosystem with anything. In German they say alles mögliche, anything possible that you can imagine and what you cannot imagine. That is solution, that is value, that is answer to your question, to your query. That is answer to the question, why can't have anything to do? Because there's anything for you to do. And so that is why we call it an oyster. Not only an oyster, but it's already cracked. So you don't need to go searching anymore. You don't need to do anything. Just pop in there and get it done. Like my sister says, if a brother or sister helps you with the aid of this the video we're doing now, and you think that you love what we're saying, you are interested, it sounds like it makes sense, please help them accompany this video with a link, show them how to sign up. And of course, if somebody wants to actually be part, if you want these pearls that we are waiting for to roll your way, your direction, what you would want to do is to unlock it. Unlocking it means signing to become an affiliate. When you sign to become an affiliate, it has nothing with you getting a tray to carry our oysters or our pearls on your head to go and sell. It has just to do with Mr. Mufare to say, okay, this new person here has just signed in, and they have signed and assigned me and my team to go to work on their behalf. Because with the aid of artificial intelligence, Mr. Mufare and his team, they advertise on your behalf. They do all the marketing, they close the sales, everything. And what you do is go back home smiling. You know what that means, right? So what we have there is more than just what you are looking for. What you have there is joy. What you have there is satisfaction. What you have there is peace of mind. And what you have there above all is empowerment, because you are going to be empowered beyond bounds with full total freedom. Total freedom in such a way that some particular thing you have ever loved to do, maybe to change somebody's life or to take your life to the next level, all of these things are there in the back office. Where else do you find oysters this cheap, this easy, just with a click of a finger? Where? Sis,
And I'll answer that question. It can only be non-passive, nowhere else.
all right? If you think so,
Nowhere
tell us
else.
more.
Nowhere else. Only in unpassive. And like you heard what some of our leaders said, till I don't see it till maybe, I don't know, die, I would say. And I don't think we are going to have any other,
I
because
know. You know, this if you listen to Michael Williams, Ames Canada, he will
mm,
say this is the only business you will
it will
ever
be.
need. And that's it. This generation of ours, I don't know whether somebody will come and beat Mr. Ash Mufare's record, but that might be centuries later.
Oh, no,
This
no,
is
no,
not a
no.
joke. So we present it because we can't keep it to ourselves. The pearls that are in there are not the ones you can keep them to yourself. There
Mm.
are many and heavy, and the quantity is so much and enough that everybody has at least a share of it
You
to
can
take
Im-
home.
you
Yes.
can imagine when the next generation takes over. Don't forget that the
Oh yeah.
techie, they are the techie generation, and some of them are still coming. So this is something that is going to go on for generations. It's not just, it might be starting with us now, But I'm telling you, watch out. The pearls are going to be something that is going to be, how will I call it? It's going to be numerous, ginormous, and it's going to be taken from one level to
Mhm.
another as the generations go.
Exactly, exactly. So I was, my sister Vivian is coming. I need to learn how to pronounce your name right, Vivian. So she's coming from another angle, which I equally looked. I was thinking about too, because all of these things everywhere keep coming back now to the world being your oyster. You just want to wander into any form of imagination to make it fit in this context. I'm somebody who likes to travel. I've always wanted to visit some countries in Asia, but then I knew it was just a wishful thinking, because who takes you there? You don't have the money. There are places, particular places you just want to go and see. You want to go around and enjoy the beauty of the Lord, what the God has created, right? You want to see, mingle with other cultures, compare with yours, learn from those, and then give what you want to give out there too from your own part of the world. And then you go and go and go and. But then here is that opportunity, because everything is hands free. You don't get to do anything because, like we said, the oysters have already been sought for us by Mr. Mufare and his team, the tech team in Hyderabad, working 24 hours round the clock. They have already cracked them, and all we're left with are pearls. So it's all time, freedom, all of those things. And so you have the time, you have all that it takes to travel. You can discover the world. You can discover even just your even the country in which you live. I live in England. There are many beautiful places here. I have not been to them. I've not been there. Start from home, and extend to as wide as you want to go. And the good news is that everywhere you go, anywhere you go, you are able to bless a soul, to do something to
Yes.
that spend some to somebody, that the only thing you will get back in return is a thank you. And whether they say thank you or not, they will weep because you have done this. You are just a total stranger doing this, and you go back really satisfied, really blessed. What can be more important? What can be more sweet? What can be more activating and attractive than this very, very precious thing we are talking about called unpassive?
As you were talking, the song that came to my mind, my Sunday school song when I was a bit younger. He said, oh, they were talking about, it was a song talking about Jesus. He said, everywhere he went, he was doing good. You know that
Exactly. I don't
everywhere
know.
he went. And I
Mm-mm,
thought to myself, will it
mm-mm,
not be
mm-mm,
just, what you said, to go to a country and you're on holiday there or there for a few days on holiday, and you sort out someone to be a blessing to them, and then you leave, just like you said, satisfied that you have blessed someone in
mm-hmm,
that nation, and you have not left the place empty handed, because that is honestly what God will love and what he wants us to do to each other. And it does not matter the world where you go to, it does not matter the color, it does not matter the race, but wherever you find yourself, you need to lend that Mother Teresa hand, not for fishing, not to give them fish, but to help them to go fishing themselves. You can
mm-hmm,
equally hand over your link to someone, sign them on, or tell them, oh, you sign up yourself and sort this out, and then show them what they're supposed to do, such that they can go fishing for themselves. That is another
mm-hmm.
way to look at it.
Of course, yes. So, for guys, for if you are joining us a bit late today, we were discussing the world is your oyster, but then it's just because there was nowhere else we could put it up. It's not our saying. We did not create this, but then we wanted to bring it here home. Here we are home now, and then to make it fit where it fits the most, right? Because it's very safe. We can back it up that the oyster here is on passive. The ecosystem hanging behind Mr. Mufare's unpassive is the oyster. It's already been sought for. You don't need to go fetching it. You don't need to go searching, because it's already been found and it's hanging in there waiting for you. It's already been cracked open. The pearls are just looking there, various colors, so beautiful to see, to touch, and then to change and transform your life. Guys, if you truly love what we are doing, we would like you to subscribe to any channel you are watching on. We're going live on about 7 different channels. We're also on Facebook. And please do not forget, this is not for entertainment. It's an invitation for anybody and everybody that there is room for you. There is a massive, gigantic, monster. We need words to describe the. You can never get the words to describe it. You know, we have the
Ginormous.
oyster here with all the
Yeah.
pearls here. You are just like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm saying this. So have a look, click on the link somewhere, be it on Facebook, on the comment section, or you scan a QR code, or if a brother, a friend is sharing this with you, please do not give. It's not for entertainment, it's an invitation. Just walk
Mm.
around. How we call it is just open the door, walk the beautiful streets of the ONPASSIVE ecosystem, find the pearls just hanging in there, beautiful colors, touch them, feel them, sniff them, come back and tell us what you find there. And if you think that is like you, then this is the place to be.
Okay. See, the last thing I'm going to say as relating to this is for those that are already in and those who are coming in and they are not, they're thinking, oh, why should I get all the products? Why? Because I'm not going to be using them. Just like Brad Collins always says something. When you have a store, you put everything and anything that anybody around that locality will be asking for. That is now we have all the pearls that you can imagine in different colors. Some people like yellow, some people like red, some people like blue, some people like green. Regardless of whether I can use all of those pearls or not, I'm going to make sure my store, my marketplace is packed up with all the pearls, because even if I don't like the red one, someone that has a green one is going to come, and then the person that likes the red one is going to come in there and get it right there. And don't forget, it's they are already people that are looking for exactly red and green and blue pearls. So make sure your marketplace is loaded with all the pearls. Whether you like the color or not is not the issue. Whether you want the color or not is not the issue, because those that want those colors are going to come in. So what am I saying there? Analogy,
Yeah,
metaphor. Get all the products, get everything that OnPassive releases as a product into the OES. Make sure you stock your marketplace with it, because those that need them are ready and they are waiting. Some of them are waiting, some of them are coming.
right. I think I was going to crack the metaphor as well, just for the sake of our sweet brothers and sisters who are just joining us for the very first time, right? It's simple, because what we're saying here, we have all the products, solution to small businesses, to big businesses, to medium-sized businesses, organizations. Just think about anything possible. And if you don't have a business, Mr. Mufare and his team, they create one for you. And what my sister is talking about the store and the shop and stuff, is this. All of these products, each time one of them is finished, is ready for market, and they deploy it to the marketplace, it means it's for sale. Just go there, buy, and put in your shop. And then the job of selling it is not yours, because you cannot sell it. You can't sell it. Mr. Mufare and his team know where to get the people who need those things. That is why a blue pearl could be OCONNECT, and a red pearl could be O-Tracker, and a yellow pearl could be Academy, and so on. Buy them and keep in the shop. You don't have to use them if you don't want to use them. You don't have to know how they function, because your job, I always take it back home, because most of our parents grow doing petty businesses to educate us. You have a small store near the house, you sell Maggi, you sell salt, you sell milk, you sell bread. You don't eat
Everything
pepper.
everybody
Yes,
needs.
you don't
Yes.
eat pepper, right? You don't eat pepper, but then you sell it for people who eat it, because there are people who cannot eat without pepper. Pepper here is chili, guys. We call it pepper, right? But then
Yeah.
you have it in your shop. It's not because you are eating it, but they are keeping there because those who need it will come in and buy, right? And Mr. Mufare has made it in such a way that all the pearls that are in there, there is a particular pearl that connects with the other one. So that when one person comes for a red pearl and say, oh, this blue one matches the red. and this yellow one matches it as well, and so on and so forth. And you discover they came for a pearl, and they're taking a bundle of pearls, like, this
They have a
this
mixture.
the harvest of grapes. You
Just
know
like
how
this.
that's how they come
Yeah, a
out. Sorry
cluster,
for it.
cluster, a
A cluster
cluster.
of them. Thank
Mm.
you. That is what it's all about. Don't bother too much. Don't ask your question. Yeah, of course, you need to ask questions to understand. So if you want to have a look, we say, who no go, no go, no.
Oh no.
Who no go, no go, no,
No
guys.
go
Come
no.
to your eyes, chop Christmas. And the only way of doing it, register. Register with the link you see here, or you scan the barcode anywhere you find it, or you click on the link, or you do anything, or you ask us more questions, or whoever invites you to watch this video, they surely are happy to help you unlock this for you to have a look, right? Go for it, get something, and get a new life, brand new life. A life that you turn around and say thank you, and you will do things that people will equally say thank you. Because what Mr. Mufare is doing is all about empowerment. Because people have been after money for centuries and they have never found satisfaction. So Mr. Mufare found the X factor, and the X factor here is value. The X factor here is satisfaction. The X factor here is humanity. Go for it, guys. As a team, we can do it, and do it really, really big. That's all why we are here, just to let you know that there is something here for you. That particular thing that you want to do, it's here. Go for it, get it done, and we go. And we had a contribution of the day from my brother Dilip. I hope I find it, because everybody, Antolin needs to see this. Antolin, you need to see this, because I found it was really so cute. I
He
actually
said
started.
said
Antolin, look at
the
this on the screen.
OES.
The
OES
OES
yes.
is our oyster, right? So that was the best we ever had, which actually spiced up our topic for today. The world is your oyster, and of course, my OES is my oyster. What else? How else could we have put it? So it's so sweet, it's so beautiful, and so wonderful. We love you all, guys. And we are waiting. I saw a question here. I've just copied it. Whoever typed a question, I saw it. We are
Okay.
not doing Q&A here, but
Mm.
then join us in the evening at 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, which is 9 o'clock in the United Kingdom, and let's have a chat. So the team is waiting for you in the evening, and
Okay.
come along with a friend, come along with somebody who has just joined your ecosystem, because they need to learn as we get ready for it to rain on us, for our oyster to break open and let the pearls rain on us. So guys, we
Yes.
love you so much. Go ahead and subscribe to all the channels you're watching on. Click the bell, because we are here like every minute. This my sister and myself. If you don't hold us, we will talk until we forget to eat. At least we do breathe. Anyway, yes. So thank you guys. See you
Thank you very much. We love you all. Thank you.
yes.
See you tomorrow.
See you
Same
tomorrow,
time.
same time tomorrow. However, the evening is loaded, guys. Tonight,
Yes.
4
Bring
p.m.
your
is
bring
loaded.
your questions. Bring
Yes,
someone new, someone that is asking you a question and you don't know how to answer it. Bring that person. Let them come together with you. Sit down, have some popcorn, ask your question. Let them ask question in the chat or in the comment section so that their questions can be answered and then they can make an informative decision. Okay,
yes. All right.
an
Thank you,
informed
guys. Love
decision.
you.
Bye.
Informed decision. Love you guys, and see you really, really, really soon.